I have magazines, brought a bunch of magazines, and we'll use, I'll just go ahead and grab 3 of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask, if I may, I'll step, how about I come into here, and I'm going to ask if you all would please point to one magazine. Okay, please, I'll give you that magazine. And I'm going to ask, if you will, go through the magazine, find a page you like, and once you've found a page that you like, then I'm going to ask you, if you will, then to scan through the page. I can't see it, but I want you to scan through, and I'm going to ask you in a moment to look for a word. For today's purposes, I'm going to ask you to select the biggest word silently, the longest word, the most letters, the most syllables, because that will make this the most impressive. Okay, so I want you to look through and select a word. If you find, oh gosh, I'm conflicted between 2 words, 2 of the biggest, longest words, most letters, most syllables, that's fine. You can go ahead and select 2 words if you need to. Don't tell me what they are. However, I want you both to, if you will, to remember them, okay, or one word, or if you feel you need to. Are you good?
Yep.
I'll have you close the magazine, please. I'll come up and get the magazine from you. Very good. And I don't know if you selected 1 or 2 words, just 1 word, okay? Please, I don't want you to tell us what your word is, but I just want you, if you will, to share out loud the first letter of your word, just the first letter.
H.
The letter H, okay, very good. Please, everyone, just think of that randomly out of a random magazine, selected a word, okay. Now, someone has an envelope. Oh, yes, you have an envelope. I have you hold it up. I just want you to hold on to that envelope a minute, because what we're going to do, bless you, I'm going to come over to this board, and with your help, can you all see this even from over there? Because, I don't know how this does. Ah, okay. Wonderful. You all can still see. I am going to ask, gosh, I hope this is a dry erase. Yeah. I'm going to put a number there. We'll start with a 1, and then I'm going to ask any number from 2 to 9. What number would you like from 2 to 9? 7. Okay, very good. And then in the back, any number from 2 to 9?
8.
8. And in the back, any number from 2 to 9?
9.
Okay. And any number from 2 to 9?
3.
Okay. And we'll do 1 more up here in this corner. Any number from 2 to 9?
6.
What would you like?
4.
Okay, very good. Would you all agree that you have randomly created a 6-digit number? From the class, we have a number. Now, interestingly enough, you have an envelope, is that right? Now I'm going to ask you please to come down with the envelope. I'll have you come on down. I appreciate you've been holding that envelope, keeping your eyes peeled on it for over an hour. Is that correct?
Yes.
So that envelope has been monitored for all this time, and it's sealed. I'm going to ask you, if you will, and yes, please to open the envelope. Very good. And then to tell us what you find inside, to bring it out. Another envelope. Okay. Now, before you open that, I'm going to tell you, inside is a card, an index card. On the index card, there are 4 5-digit numbers. Last night when I was sleeping, I was dreaming about these numbers. I woke up from my sleep, I grabbed the card, I wrote down the 4 numbers, put them in that envelope, sealed it, put them into that envelope and sealed it, and there it has been since about 3:03 this morning. Now, I'm going to ask you, if you will, just to open that envelope. You're doing great. Perfect. Because then I'll have you, just great, I'll have you hand me the card. Excellent, excellent. You've got the card, and I'm going to hand you the marker. And then the envelope would just sit down, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you please to come to the board, and I'm going to ask you, if you will, to write across here 36650. Perfect. Then I'm going to have you write the number 47627. And then I'm going to have you write the number 67823. And then I'll have you write the number 26834. Right? Okay. Now I'm going to have you draw a line under that, if you will. You're doing great. I'll just have you draw a line. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to add those numbers together. And if you need help, or we can use a phone. Does someone have a phone that you want to do that? Let me help here. Okay. And then did we carry one? Let's see, we've got 14. And we carry 2, that should give us 18. Is that 18? Carry our 1, is that right? We've got 7. Yes, that is the number that you all created at random. And thank you. Thank you for your help. Please, a round of applause for your time. And now, you've all selected a magazine at random from this pile of magazines. You selected one, and then you selected a page at random, am I right? From which you selected a word at random. And you did share with the class the first letter. The first letter doesn't tell us anything other than the age, which reminds us, when we are filling out a chart for a patient, the first time we see them, we get a piece of information. And the information is analogously or metaphorically the age. Then the next time we see them, we get more letters. Maybe an E, maybe an A, an R, T. And in fact, what I want you all to get very excited, because if in fact we're right on, I want you all to concentrate, because the word that you both are thinking of right now, if this is correct, should be H-E-A-R-T, heartbreakingly. Is that correct? Thank you very much. We'll see you all tomorrow morning.